Hello, me fixing everything, and because there is always something to be fixed, I'll show you my experience with this tire machine. Now, this tire machine have a few valves. It's dating from 1985, and this is the type of valve that there are in the machine. Now they're a bit different from the newish Chinese style. This is the Chinese style. Okay, so when this thing wears out and there is rubber pistons inside, brand new costs around, if you manage to find it, 200 euros if you're lucky. And this one costs, I think, around 8 euros, maybe even less. You can convert it in dollar or in pounds. Now it's almost the same. Now in the machine there is a few valves like this one here, this one underneath, which controls this part. This valve controls this arm to go like this. Okay, there is a valve here that controls the plate. There is another valve that controls the tire breaker bead, and that's just a normal regular switch which works with a VFD controller. You can see my video. This is a 3-phase machine running on a single phase cable. I got the video, you can find it in the channel. Now, in order everything to be working, I already replaced all the pipes on this machine, so no air is leaking, but this one was leaking air. I gave it to someone to try to fix it up. He replaced the rings on the inside. He did something. I can't really I got another video dismantling this one, but without the proper seals, and they're very specific sizes on the inside, you can't really make it work because it leaks air from everywhere. Now I'll pull this mechanism out and we'll fit this valve to the mechanism. The way to pull the mechanism out, I got this feet on this side, and there is just 2 bolts. Okay, there is 2 on the back as well. I'll undo them. Actually I need to lift this engine up as well, and for that purpose there is a little tensioning threaded rod which I'll undo, lift this thing up and pull the mechanism out. This is the one that it's towards me. Okay, so I installed the valve. You can see it here. This is a 1/8 thread with a physics 6mm plastic pneumatic hose. That's how it's working. You can see that the movement in the valve is very little. Now the mechanism here, you can see I got this plate that it follows the path, and probably it had a spring at some point. Someone put a saw blade. I had to twist it a little bit, it lost its form. Here on this side is the valve. This one is not leaking, but this valve was on the other side, so this valve here was on the plate, on this plate right there, so it had a bit more use on it. That's how the mechanism is. Okay, I'll fit it back and I'll show you now the piping, so you know which one goes where if you need at some point to know. Okay, we do have a few pipes that come into the machine. One is the main supply of air. This is coming from the compressor, and this goes to the tire inflator. This goes to the machine, and I have put oil air, which I'm putting ATF oil. I don't have anything else at the moment. Now it splits here in two parts. One part with big pipe goes to the this side here and continues down there. Okay, this valve goes straight to the bead breaker. Okay, on this side with the lever the turbo is controlled. After the split is getting reduced, yeah, from 8 to 6 millimeter, one side will come to this valve, and then it will go to the arm going backwards and forwards, and the other side goes up and comes to the valve that's controlling this thing. Now I'll connect everything up and we'll see if it's working. Okay, so it's all connected up. And I can hear it hissing, which is not nice at all. But for such an old part, I think it will be fine. Let's see it again. I put the lever in such a way so it hisses only on this side. Then I can put it in the middle position where it's equalizing the pressures, so it's not gonna leak any more air if it sits like this. And when it's in the position of being down, it doesn't leak air. When it's like this, it doesn't leak air, which is okay. I think it's okay. Now it's very tight space, as you can see here, very tight. But on the other side, there is a bit more. Maybe I can put the Chinese one. Where did you went? Maybe I can put the Chinese one at some point at the machine, but for now I will use it like that for as much as I can. So I hope the video has been helpful to you. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.